Yeah, I'm gonna have my little PI badge in one of my hands. I'm gonna put both my hands on the hood of or the roof of my car. And when they all get out, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, listen, this is my PI badge. Those guys at the door, I think you will find they are not on your living roster."
Give me a lot of bright lights in your face. Never mind. We'll ignore that for now. But I'll tell you that they got out. They get out. Their guns are drawn, and they don't appear to be responsive to your requests. It doesn't look good.
Okay.
But that's your turn. And
Yep.
who all accompanied you here?
Bob.
Bob. Right. Also, while Brian, since you're back, a lot of stuff has happened. So, basically, did you stay at the shelter, or did you leave with the rest of the party when they left?
Hanging out by the door.
Staying at the shelter?
Yeah, like if I'm standing in the door of the shelter, I can see what's going on, right?
Yes, but the door of the shelter now is shut. There's that heavy storm door with like the steel crossbars and all that, and the wooden door. They're both shut because there are cops trying to bust their way into the door. Luckily, the windows do have bars on them, but there's 3 cops trying to break into the building from the front door.
So, is there a kitchen in here?
Yeah.
Like in this building? I want to go to the kitchen and grab like some cooking oil and then head up to the second floor.
Okay. Yeah. So what would you do with it up there?
I go to the window over the door and basically like murder hole these guys.
Okay, so yeah,
like pour the oil down there and set it on fire.
Yeah, there would be like a fire escape. So yeah, there is a door that leads to the outside there. The cops have not made their way up to this by now. Also, the oil you have is cooking oil, so it probably won't set on fire.
Do I still have old girl's flask with me?
Yeah, if you haven't drank it all, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use that to get the fire started.
Okay, so cause like an oil fire or whatever.
Yeah.
So
we'll pouring oil on them like it's Castle Gates.
Okay, so
yeah,
that's
what I said. I'm going to murder all these guys.
Yeah, so now, also, like I said, you know that you can go ahead and get the oil laid down and all that stuff, but nobody has even made it to the second floor yet. So if you want to, you could go ahead and set a fire, or you could wait.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, like, I'm going to be, like, above these guys. And I'm trying to, like, they're at the door trying to bust their way in. I'm trying to set them on fire.
You're pouring the oil and liquor onto them and setting it on fire, not barring the door. Okay, cool. Great.
That's what a murder hole is. You pour boiling oil out the hole.
Yeah. I thought you were going to wait until they sort of tried to enter the building to hit them with the murder hole scenario. But yeah, I got you. Yeah, covered in oil, little bit of liquor. The fire is not, it doesn't start out very big. It's not even affecting them in any way, but you might expect that. But yeah, you know, see how it happens in a few rounds. Let's see if it builds up.
It's going to take a while to really catch.
Yeah. So you do have a high enough proof alcohol to get a fire going and sustain it for a few seconds. So there's that. And that's generally the initial defense of the building. While you're doing that, you see shortly after Squirrely's car just come fucking smashing in, like slamming in and like pulling into probably right across the street, pulling back into the parking lot across the street, followed by about 7 other police vehicles. and they all get out, and they're wearing the same uniforms as the guys who are trying to bust into the building. Only they're all not on fire. That being said, since you stayed there, everybody's sort of back in the same place again, except for John. John stayed with Detective Keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to convince her to go follow them back, unless she's got something different she's got to do.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I asked who you were going with, because she is going to she's going to the Pacific Division headquarters
To try to figure it out.
to see what the fuck is going on. Now you can choose to go with her, or you can choose to go with the rest of your party. So would you still go with her, or would you go with the rest of the party?
Yeah, I'll still go with her for now.
Okay, good to know. So that being said, we circle back around the rest of the party, aside from John, and we got Apple Slice set up. So Scorley, they look hostile. The cops look hostile. The ones that just pulled up. What do you do?
Hey, there's guys over there on fire. Do I see any response at all?
None. They seem to be focused on you.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
How you feel about going for a ride?
Well, I mean, I suppose we could do that. We just got done with the
I
ride.
jump in the car, punch it,
I
and
get
yell
in there with
America.
him.
Okay. You guys slide the fuck off. I assume you're heading not into the fray of vehicles, but away from them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys get a couple seconds head start, and all 5 of the 7 cop cars probably start pursuing you.
I'm headed for the other police station.
Okay, that's actually closer than the Pacific Division, so it will only take you maybe 5 minutes to get there. These cars are going to be attempting to stop you, and they are interceptors. They can fucking get up. So you're going to need to make some drive checks for me.
Sure. How many you want, Daddy?
5 minutes worth. So give me, let's say 5, 1 per minute. And we'll see how far you get. Do them one at a time. Don't do a whole bunch together real quick. I'm just going to see.
That's a failure, but I'm going to push.
Okay.
Even.
That's dodge.
Oh.
Oh.
Roll
Woo.
drive auto.
Thank you,
Yay.
God.
Thank you, Miss Click.
All right. So Anthony. Actually, never mind. That's a regular success for them too. So, you're going to maintain your distance from them because they had to get a success when you fail to catch up to you. So that's going to be our first roll. Roll your second roll. Nice. That's a hard success. So Anthony, if you want to spend 11 luck, you can match without them catching up to you.
Yeah. Sure. Let's ride this puppy out.
All right, third roll. Damn, bitch. All right. Yep. All right, fourth roll. That's a pretty good one.
I am not mad at these rolls right now.
No shit.
I didn't know you were so good at driving, man.
All right, so they're going to.
Do you see when I drive?
This one, they are going to. One of the cars is going to catch up with you.
Did I gain a little distance on the hard success or no?
No, it just kept them off your nuts. Like they also got a hard success when you did.
Jesus, what's their drive, bro?
Better than yours, but only by a little bit.
Fuck
60.
me.
So, Anthony, they're about to try to pit maneuver you. You could spend another 14 points of luck, or you could see what happens with this pit maneuver.
I'm gonna see what happens with the pit maneuver.
All right, so we're gonna need another drive auto. Okay, never mind. Let's say even a regular success beats the shit out of that. They get up to you, they hit the back of your car, and start to swerve you out, but you manage to straighten up and pull back ahead of them.
Motherfucker, this is the classic.
The rest of the cars are pretty far behind. Only one guy is keeping up with you. You need one more roll to get away, to get to the station.
Oh yeah, baby!
Nice.
Okay. Fantastic.
What are these rolls? Someone give me a fucking lottery ticket.
You've done it. So get up.
They're
you get
rolling
up.
equivalently, man.
I mean, you're cutting through fucking corners. You're like swerving around. You're running red lights. Like cars are like trying to fucking not run into you. A lot of the cop cars that were chasing you were run into by other cars from oncoming traffic and things like that. Only 2 of the 5 cars pull up behind you when you get to the police station. What do? You've got time. I mean, if you wanted to sprint from the car, you could run into the police station before they got there.
I drive my car up to the front door of the police station.
So you're gonna have to drive up like steps, like
excuse
several
me.
things.
I drive up to the bottom of the stairs, and then like just up on the sidewalk, like, and then I bolt to the door.
So you get there. I mean, you're pretty well ahead of the guys behind you. You get there, you run into the doors. A couple of officers stop you and go like, "Hey, what's the issue?" And they've got their hands on their guns and hands out touching you to let you know that you're okay. They're looking for whatever the actual threat is, and it's not.
I'm reaching into my pocket. I'm getting ID, and I slowly reach in. I pull out my PI ID. I flip it out. I'm a PI. These cops were from the Pacific branch. I'm not sure what's happening, but they're not people. They're not.
I'm sorry, sir. Are they chasing you?
They're not chasing me for legal reasons. They're just killing people in the streets.
Well, I mean, they have no jurisdiction here, so they shouldn't be chasing you anyway.
There's something messed up with them, and they're not listening, and they're just beating the shit out of people and killing them.
One of the cops gets on his comms and says call some sort of police code that you probably understand. And
I have a 70 in law.
Yeah, and the other one draws his pistol and walks out front immediately.
I grab him by it's a terrible idea with a cop, but I grab him by the scruff, and I'm like, "Don't go out there. Call Key. She'll fill you in."
When you grab him by the he doesn't listen to you. When you grab him by the scruff of the neck, he bats your hand off, turns around, doesn't aim the gun at you or anything. He says, "Sir, get inside. Get inside now. I'll handle this." And
you're making a mistake, sir.
And
Call
sure
Key.
enough, he walks out front and says, aims his gun at some headlights that are facing him, says, "Freeze," identify yourselves, what are you doing? And just gets lit up by a fucking hail of bullets.
Are the bullets in the police station bulletproof? I mean, the windows?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Bob, and I'm gonna be like, "I'm sure you already know." I don't know why, but I'm sure you already know this move. And I pull my knife out of the inside of my jacket, and I stick it in the crack of the door on one side, because it's the double doors. And I'm like, "If you have another knife, Bob, now
here,
is the
and I
time."
just shove it in.
Are you trying to keep people from opening the doors?
Yeah.
So the doors, it's a double door that sort of opens outward. So that probably wouldn't.
Oh, so we have to be outside for that to work.
What? Oh, they open outward.
Either way, it's a double door, so it probably wouldn't work so well anyway.
It would work if they opened inward.
They'd split.
Technically, if you bridge the gap between the doors, or if you bridge the gap between the doors and the frame, it could still stop it. But whatever.
But
is there? Oh, good.
You're inside the doors. You can turn the deadbolt and lock it that way.
Yeah, I just wanted to be extra secure.
You could do that. Yeah, you could do that as well. You could stick something in between the doors to sort of give them a little bit more structural support. But there is a deadbolt and a mag lock, a magnetic lock, to keep it shut.
Yeah. I'm also going to take the bench, the wood bench that's in every police station lobby, and I'm going to break it with my foot and take the bench leg and stick it through the handles.
Okay. Yeah, done and done.
I will look back at the other cop, who I'm sure is in.
While you're doing this, it's tink, 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 tink. Bullets are just fucking pinging against the glass.
Hey, where's your weapons room?
Weapons? You mean the armory?
Sure.
Yeah. It's here on the first floor. Why?
Everyone that's in this building needs a weapon.
Every single well, we'll arm the officers, but we can't give weapons to civilians.
Give one to your fucking front desk lady. I don't give a shit. Get them all here. Call the radio. This place is, there's bullets being shot at the front window. Your partner's down. Okay? Let's get this going. You know, don't just stand there looking slackjaw, sir.
And while you're talking, he, like, his eyes get really wide and he says, "The back doors," and just immediately runs back to the back. Does anybody follow him, or?
Immediately follow him. What the fuck? You don't keep the back door locked. You, what kind of fucking Mickey Mouse police station?
Fucking kangaroo court. So, yeah, he runs to the back doors, and, like, you can all, like, they're frosted glass, and you can see there are a lot of different shapes already on the outside pulling against the doors, trying to open them, and he's holding them shut, but he can't hold them shut and lock them at the same time. And he's got the key on him.
Is there any kind of bar, any sort of, anything that's long?
There's a deadbolt that you could twist while he's holding this, and then also there are, you know, like, maybe you could pick up a fucking one of those big fake potted plants and shove it in there or something, like.
Yeah, I'll deadbolt the door. I just want, even if there's like a fire alarm with the axe in it, you know what I mean? Like, bust that shit out, put the axe in there. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, sure. They'll have something like that.
I'll break the law, bro.
And, yeah, before long, you have it somewhat secured where people cannot get through.
Cool. I'm going to say, don't worry about that, me breaking that fire alarm. I'm going to quote some legal precedent, Adam, as to why that's okay.
I mean, it is kind of an emergency. The side door. Shit. I'm just kidding.
Shut the fuck. The skylight. We left it open.
Through the ceiling. So, we pan back. Now, you guys have taken them on a merry chase. John and Katie, who by now you definitely recognize as the daughter of the cop that gave you so much shit for so many years, that ended up actually being not a terrible person. Yeah, so she's driving. She pulls up, and the Pacific Division police station, LAPD, is, there's nobody. It seems like there's nobody here. Like, the lights are on, like it should be, but like you don't see like cops in the parking lot. It just doesn't seem like a lot of activity going on in this place.
She should get a radio call very soon.
Okay. Yeah. Is she hearing any chatter while we're driving?
Actually, yeah. Like on the way there, you'll hear over the radio like that the LAPD official LAPD precinct is being attacked.
And she doesn't need to respond to that? We're still on our mission?
Yeah, they're calling in everybody, but she does not. She actively doesn't respond and stays doing what she's doing.
All right. Detective Key, it looks like nobody's here at the station.
Even better. Let's see what the hell's going on here. And she hops out of the car, gun in hand, and she walks up to the door, looks in through it, and then opens it and walks in.
Okay. I'm right behind her.
Yeah. As soon as you guys get into the lobby, you notice that there are two guys sitting at the desk. Or one guy sitting at the desk, one guy sort of walking around in the back getting like coffee or something. Night watchman.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy sitting at the desk actually looks at you and says, "Hey, how can I help you? What's going on, guys?"
Well, we've seen several people in Pacific Division uniforms blindly attacking people and then turning into corpses.
Okay, that sounds pretty crazy. Blindly attacking people, like where at? Like in some of the problem areas, or like in nice neighborhood? Where are they attacking them at?
Right near the pier.
Right near
Some of the nice areas.
Right near the pier, huh? Listen, you see, we've adopted this new stricter policy to deal with some of the dregs of society, and sometimes people get hurt. I mean, they're sort of lesser people, but sometimes those people get hurt to make sure that we preserve our lives and the lives of our true law-abiding citizens.
These are not
Man,
officers. These are some kind of zombie.
I wish I'd have gone to the station. I love this guy.
They like the guy walking back getting the coffee stops and looks at the guy at the desk, and the guy at the desk looks at him. Give me psychology.
For me?
Yep.
Bam!
Wow.
On the head.
Bam!
Hey, make sure you bubble that so you know to level that up
Yeah.
later. I mean, well, either whether you succeed or fail, obviously bubble it. But they are looking at each other, and you've said something that has alerted them, and they're about to act irrationally. You think?
Fancy.
Okay.
You have one
think-
chance to
don't
do
think it was-
something. Whatever you think would be fitting for the situation.
Where is Katie right now?
Katie's right next to you, and she doesn't appear to notice what's going on.
Is there a way for me to like tap her arm and catch her eye and communicate that in the time frame? Because I don't have weapons that are suitable.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. He's right at one of them is right across the desk from you, so within striking distance, I will say. But yeah, if you would like to alert Katie, that is one of the things you can do with your one chance.
Why don't? And it's pretty clear that they're gonna that one of them is it that one of them or the other one is about to attack.
both
act
look like
irrational.
they're about? Yeah, both look like they're about to act irrationally.
So I'm gonna use my my umbrella like a cane, the one that I've been carrying around,
Yep.
and I'm gonna whack him on the very front of the head, or rather across his temple,
Okay. Now
and
here's the deal.
tell her to get down.
Here's the deal. What I'm going to present to you now is the opportunity to either A, make a regular attack that's going to deal some damage and will start the combat, or B, you can make that same attack at a hard success and attempt to knock him out. If you succeed, you will simply knock him out.
All right.
I will give you
And I have
the
to
choice.
choose between the two.
Yes, you can choose to make a regular attack, or you can choose to make a knockout attack. Knockout attack is going to be a hard success.
I'm going to choose a regular attack.
Regular attack. Okay, make that fighting brawl.
I'm going to push that.
You cannot. Can't
Oh,
push
that's right,
combat.
combat.
Now you can spend 15 points of luck if you would like to make that a success.
So this is just I don't hit him at all. Okay.
You either are going to miss him entirely, or you could spend 15 points of luck and hit him.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I believe we said that the cane. Oh, it's just the umbrella side. So yeah, it's a D4. If you don't have a D4, I can probably roll that.
No, I've
Yeah.
got a D4.
Oh, then yeah, you roll it. Tell me what you get.
I got a 3.
3. All right, 3 damage. Bow, and he looks. Actually, I'm going to make a Constitution roll. Okay, he succeeds. He is not knocked out, but that did hurt him very badly. That being said, that initiates the combat. The guy in the back draws his weapon. The guy in the front falls back and draws his weapon. And Katie draws her weapon. She is faster than the two of them, so she is going to make her attack before they do.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ! All right. Evens or odds, John? For evens is the front guy, odds is the back guy.
The guy odds is the guy behind the.
Yeah,
counter.
evens is the guy behind the counter. Odds is the guy further in the back.
Odds. I want the guy coming back with the coffee.
Yeah, she takes a shot at him straight through the dome. He fucking dies immediately.
Okay. The other guy's gotta
other-
be like at disadvantage because he just got whacked, right?
Not necessarily. He backs
Okay.
away and gives himself point blank range instead of being right on top of you. He just got whacked, but he's, ready to take a shot. So he's going to shoot at one of you two. And I'm going to ask you, John, again, evens or odds?
Evens.
Okay, he's going to shoot you. And that is a success. You may dive for cover. So roll your dodge skill. It should be half of your dex.
Yep.
You lucky cunt. That's going. You dodge. You dove for cover. It is your turn now to act.
Okay. How far away is he from me right now?
You've literally just ducked behind the desk. You could pop up and hit him again, or pop up, hop over the desk and hit him again. The counter.
Okay. I'm gonna pull the sword out of my umbrella as I pop
Yep.
up and try to decapitate him.
Take a shot. Once again, you can try to just hit him and do some damage, or you can try to go for the hard success and instant kill him. You have already dealt some damage to him, though, so like a regular attack could possibly incapacitate him, if not kill him.
Be a hard success, though, right?
So even a regular success, if you do enough damage, it'll do it. But if you go for the hard success and you succeed, you'll automatically do it without having to roll damage.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the hard success.
Okay, roll it up.
Nice.
There it is. Okay, yeah, you cut him down. One shot, boom, he's down. Gunfire has gone off, so things are going down. All right, and immediately, Katie says, "All right, second floor is going to be the chief's office, so we need to go there." And she starts quickly hurrying on. So we are going to go back to the rest of the group. And I'm going to go pee very quickly, and then we're going to bring that up. See how you guys handle the police station and the homeless shelter.
So we're gonna go pee, huh?
That's 4.
I can see your dick.
Don't.
I wasn't complaining. I was just telling you.